I think we just we're coming together as a team, stringing hits together and just finding ways. I mean, we've been through every adversity possible, and I think that we're done with it. We're ready to play and we're ready to win ball games now. I just think that we're coming more together as a team, and we're closer, a closer group of girls. So it really helps play better on the field. Yeah, we're pretty good about just being able to talk to each other about stuff, just whatever's on someone's mind, just squashing and just letting it go. So I think it helps a lot. Well, I just try and have a better mindset, go up there on a positive attitude. I've been reading a bunch of mental books and working with our strength and conditioning coach Ryan just to get quicker hands, quicker feet, and stuff like that. So I think that's helped a lot, just putting in the extra stuff. There's other girls that do it too, though, and you can see that it's working. So.
Well, today's game was pretty much, one of those pitchers' duels that both teams' offenses were pretty struggling pretty good, and it was just a back and forth pitchers' duel that we ended up coming out on top. I think it was a huge hit from Leah Andrus, and then Ashton Bennett coming up and doing a great job getting a base hit up the middle was a great thing. I think I really felt awesome about how Leah Andrus ran her bases during that situation to set that up, so that all she had to do was run one base as opposed to two. And sometimes when you get those breaks, you come out on top.
Well, I thought she did a great job. We've been making some adjustments and working on stuff in practice. She's definitely got some personal goals, that she knows will then in turn, really help the team. So we've been really just concentrating on making sure we take it pitch by pitch and definitely, accomplishing what we need to within the situation. So I'm real proud of her. Her and Katie are grinders. They've got a lot of goals to come out and try to shut teams out, and they're doing what they need to do. So I'm very pleased.
I think Kat Angeles made some pretty sharp plays. I think Paige Miller bounced behind that dish pretty good. What do you think?
Yes.
I think the pitchers field their positions pretty well, and that helps us a lot.
And the biggest thing is that it's that key out in the inning that you need. Texas State kept putting that sacrifice bunt down. They kept getting that advancement to second base and threatening to score off a base hit. And I think there was some good comebackers that came to the pitchers. I think they're fielding their position pretty dang good right now, and that's something that they need to make, an honest effort with practice every single day, playing good game of catch. I thought it was a pretty good effort on the defensive key clutch plays that was key to this game.
I think we're gaining more confidence too as a defense. We're doing better and better, and we're just keeping the nose down, and we're actually coming up with some of those hard plays that we didn't get in the beginning of the season.
And the one thing that me and Coach Barber we're doing throughout the game is we're trying to find out, on the offensive side, how many fly balls foul that we were hitting that were not challenging, the defense of Texas State. And then we just kept talking about, what we were going to do and how we were going to make our adjustments and when we were going to take our opportunities and chances to get those runs scored. That was something that was on our mind throughout the beginning of the game, and I'm glad Leah really busted out with that nice double, and she just totally took advantage of going with the pitch. And I tell the girls all the time, one of the hardest pitches you're ever going to hit is the outside pitch. If you just be patient, stay inside, and just drive that thing with your legs, you're going to be fine.
And one of the key things I think Coach has done is he's tweaked the batting lineup in the last 5-6 games. And by changing that lineup, he's allowed us to go from a minimum of 24-25 appearances up to about 30 appearances, which is getting key hitters like Ashley Ray, Leah Andrus more at bats in a game, which is helping them tremendously.
And even the turnover, it's like we're almost batting 3 leadoff hitters every single time whenever we're starting an inning. With Bertot starting off the game, and then usually around the second or third inning, we're putting in Megan Gaspard's leading off typically, and then toward the 9-hole, we're getting at Elena Guidry, around that spot, and those are the kind of things that we need to do. One of the other real good moments of the game was we have struggled with pinch hitting hits. And today, Rachel Huggins came through with a nice hit, and that is something that we've been just absolutely needing. And it's almost gotten to the point where it's just better to just leave the starter out there. And today was a nice shine to where we're getting that type of production off our bench, and you can tell that people want to break into the lineup, and they're working for it. They're not just sitting there just hoping, you know. And that's the thing I need. That's what we all need, the whole team as a whole. That's a part of the buy-in. Oh boy.
South Alabama, they're tough. LSU.
Yeah, we're going to be all over the place. We're going to be.
Next week.
Yeah, we're going to be in.
I think we owe South Alabama one. They got away with one here. We were up and then lost the lead, but I think where this team is at right now, we're in a better place. So I'm excited to go play them again and see what we can get done.
Yeah, we've definitely made a decision, and that's the thing that we've been faltering on is how are we going to run the bases, how are we going to hit the ball, how are we going to go about playing our defense, and even when we do make a mistake, are we going to minimize the damage, or are we going to just let it get worse? And now we're starting to see the pulse of this team and the heart starting to beat, and that's exactly what we need. And I've been asking for that all year long, and now it's starting to happen. And better late than never. And it's one of those things that we just got to keep with and not stop.